They don't have water. If your house is burning, they will have to wait for it to burn completely, to burn down. But they are spraying protesters in Abuja. But because the whole world is reacting, so they are trying to save, to save their faces. It is a false, it is fake, it is a scam. If you fall for it and you end your protest, to God who made all of us, Abi, you will never get another opportunity, ever. And this is for Nigerians who are very much out there right now. If you make a mistake and you go home because one lunatic, one madman wearing blue and black just told you that, oh, we are going to, don't worry, everybody go home. We are going to reform. They are not reforming jack shit. They have to go. That madman need to go first. Boko Haram himself need to face the camera and begin to answer questions. I know it's impossible. And that is why you shouldn't go home. Because they don't rate you. They don't rate you. You shouldn't go home. If you go home, una suffer just started. Let me take you to Songo. This is what their police was doing to the protesters and still doing to protesters in Songo or your state, in Ibadan. Today, watch this.
Oh, my Songo on fire. Yeah. One man move up on you. But don't let it. I'm a fuck you. Oh, my Songo on fire.
Now, that's what they are doing in Songo today. And it's going to escalate as well. Okay? It's not just Songo. Let me show you how they killed that guy. They killed in Ogbomoso yesterday. You need to see the video. There are other videos, the protest in London and all that, yeah? When their police was shooting protesters in Ogbomoso yesterday, right? We managed to capture one that you are likely to see how they were shooting. They were not in any way, right, accepting that the protest is legit. Even though they are writing here and there, try to convince everybody, they were killing people. They are still killing people right now. From the report, unconfirmed report, they have told us now that over 8 people have been killed in Ogbomoso today. 8 people killed by policemen, right? 1 person is dead in Abuja. Another 1 is dead in Ibadan. And these are the few that we got today, right? This is how they killed that guy, Jimoh Isiaka, in Ogbomoso yesterday. Watch. So that's what they were doing. They were shooting everybody. That's not all. That's not all. I've got more. Today, not yesterday, for that one, they were shooting people in Songo, where people are running. There's even actually one. Let me see if I can get him on. There's a particular one of them who actually was, man, let me show you.
Songo, live in Songo, as in. They are shooting. They are shooting.
This guy is swallowing.
Did you see that? It was actually like he walked down. He was shooting at those guys running. And he aimed his gun and he shot straight because he knew he's going to hit someone. That was in Ibadan. Songo in Ibadan today. Okay? Now, that's not all. I've got more. It's the same police, because the next thing now, after that announcement, they want you to go home. And if you don't go home, then they can do what they want to do. Go. And in another few days, the whole thing go enter. They do go enter body. Don't worry. See, here is another one. This one is also in Abuja, right? Where they have reported 1 person dead. Now.
And shots now.
That's Abuja. Sorry, I don't like that sound there because I don't know if the sound is copyrighted. I didn't check that before I put it on. And I don't want us to be shut down, just like Facebook is doing as well, okay? So yeah, that's Abuja, chaotic, the federal capital of Nigeria, where, you know, people are being attacked and killed simply because they are asking their government to protect them and stop them from the killers, killer herdsmen or killer SARS, as I call them. Why they are killing people in the, what do you call it, in Abuja, in Nigeria? Nigerians are gathering up together. John Boyega actually led the protests in London. Yeah, he participated and eventually was seen as one of the leaders of the protest in London. And this is what they sent to us.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm following you.
Yeah, that's in front of the Nigerian House in London, trying to let the world know that. And why that protest was going on was when that Adamu, your police IG, was making an announcement that they have dissolved SARS. Dissolved SARS. Are you mad? Dissolved SARS, and then you are going to move them to one another unit. Which unit? In your raggedy, rickety criminal organization called Nigerian Police, you're going to move killers to another department to do what? So that they can disguise and be what again? Now, I'm going to give you some tips, by the way, before we go. But take a look at this. It is so heartbreaking. Someone gave details of what happened in Abuja because they were shot at, they were sprayed with water, hot water, and they were shot at, live ammunition, shot at them. Watch this.
Walking quietly, singing, very well organized. We got to the junction by the Secretariat that goes to the Presidential Villa. Then we saw them coming from, we saw police officers coming from the police headquarters. They came with two water cannons, and then they were shooting tear gas and live bullets. Yes. At the point when they started this, absolutely nothing was going wrong. We resisted. We didn't resist. A group of people sat down and said, "Do what you want to do." They then picked up plastic wire, plastic pipes, and then they started flogging people. There was a particular lady I feel very sorry for. She fell. 5 policemen, 5, one woman, 5 shameless policemen gathered and were beating one woman. It's an embarrassment. These people are absent when they're armed robbers.
Is that guy okay?
People are absent when they're these people are absent when Boko Haram is killing people. These people are absent when bandits are terrorizing the northwest. These people are absent when there are killings going all over the country. Yet they have energy, they have the equipment, they have the resources to come against a group of people who are totally unarmed, who are not willing to cause any sort of violence, who only had one protest, one voice that says, we care about our well-being, we care about our welfare, and we demand that you should do that as well. And then we saw a group of shameless, spineless, gutless
that have children embarrassing. They have children at home.
Criminals and they run away.
They see the
they
real
pull their
criminals,
uniforms and they run away.
They don't act like they're there.
They see the real criminals, they pull their uniforms and they run away.
They become invincible. They become invincible.
That are protesting and exercising their fundamental human rights.
Exactly.
And they have the right to start shooting at us and throwing tear gas at us.
Beating a woman.
This is a shame.
Laying their hands on a woman.
This is a shame.
An unarmed woman. That's shameless.
Absolutely. Shameless people. Shameless country. And it is better if you love yourself, begin to deny Nigeria. Trust me, they may have done something that makes you feel like, I've read so many tweets where people say, I feel so proud as a Nigerian, I'm proud of Nigerian youth. You are yet to make any meaningful result out of the NSAS protest. And you are already feeling like, I'm proud of Nigerian youth. I am so proud of Nigerian youth. You are just a proud idiot. They are about to derail that. The ignorant ones who are actually going to believe them will go back home, and in another 2 months you will begin. You go back under the draconian terrorism of these criminals, the Nigerian police. They need you to go home. They are going to say anything. They're going to promise you anything and everything. They just want you to go home. The more you stay out there, the more intimidating you guys have become. The more, the more the triggered they are going to be. They want you to go home. So they're going to see anything. So if you are seeing yourself and calling yourself, I'm so proud of Nigeria. I'm so proud of Nigerian youth. You are just a proud idiot. Nothing has been achieved so far. And the game is still very much on. Dissolving, disbanding, banning, and the rest of that. They are just the tip. This is your chance. This is your opportunity to demand for what you think your country should be. And if you can't, the chain you left at home, that your chain of slavery you left at home, that you think you are free now, Adamu Mumu has come out to tell you that they are going to move them to another department. Doing what? Checking Bet Nigeria result or what? Or playing PS4. Which part are you moving them into? South, what do you call it? Northeast. Move them to where? Move them into a branch of a Boko Haram killers in Nigerian police and army. Move them to where? That's the question you should be asking. Well, not one an employee of Boko Haram tells you. They will tell you everything now, anything, just to get you off that street. They will do anything to get you off that street. But guess what? People shouldn't leave that street. It is not over. Thank you. That is also from London. Except you end that, and then if you don't do that, you're going to end Nigeria anytime soon anyway. But however, let's take it further. I found this one online where a church, I told you this morning that we should be seeing some churches giving support. I found one, and I want you to hear from them.
No choice to stand as a church. I am not saying this because I hate Nigerian police. I am saying this because we have to be respected. We are seeing what was actually happening in America, where some white men with shoes black, for no reason. I saw a lady that was shot on Facebook yesterday, and I started crying. Her mouth, I don't know what she's going to do to her mouth again. Let somebody get up and shout, enough is enough. One thing I don't like color, I don't like traitors, I don't like people that will sit on the fence. There should be honor, there should be respect for us as citizens, and that's what. Okay.
Yes, the message is being discussed in the church. That's a good start. Are you with me? Yes, it is a good start. The message is is on most screens at different churches in Nigeria and outside Nigeria today. Good. So that ordinary announcement from that madman called Adamu Aichi is not enough. It is same thing. Just like when fake Pastor Ruga Oshibade announced in 2017 that they've disbanded or they've banned SARS. Remember, they can no longer check your phone, they can no longer check your laptop, they can no longer do this blah 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 blah. As he was reading that, SARS was busy. They were busy actually extorting people, collecting their phones, collecting their money. Even when fake Pastor Ruga was telling the whole world that they have banned SARS. So are you going to are you going to believe in the lie of a man that is making over 1 billion naira every day for collecting money from all Nigerians from across the country? It is like a bank. So imagine the billions that goes to the IG of police. Imagine the hundreds of millions of naira that goes into the hands of the commissioner of police. The IG, which is in charge of the FSAS, is collecting his own rubber. The state commissioners, they created their own SARS. They call them SAC, sack, SARS, SARS, and sack. Their job is just to extort you, kill you if possible, take your property, and even, empty your bank. It is esprit de corps. It is a money-making machine. Before now, policemen used to go on the street to go and collect 20 naira, 50 naira. Those are the wretched ones now. Those are the ones, unfortunate ones. The real police in Nigeria right now want to join SARS. Because if you are in SARS, you have the opportunity of holding a whole man or holding a whole family and make the whole generation pay you before they regain their freedom. That's power. And even if anybody complain, you can say you belong to the IG tactical team. They give themselves different names, but they don't fight crime. They don't fight banditry. They don't fight kidnappers. They don't fight armed robbers. They go after armless civilians. And when they see armed robbers, they will change their clothes and run away. Among the 5 things that the madman IG told you today was, I'm going to share that because I think we should have it on record. But I'm going to quickly go to this fascinating video. It's so amazing, just like many other images we have seen. But this one shows that indeed it is a revolution. Watch this. It's just about 5-7 seconds.
SARS now! 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 SARS now!
It's a message. Most of those shouting SARS now, they are not just shouting SARS. They are asking you to end police brutality. They're asking you to end the corruption, misgovernance, abuse of power. That is why I said, don't go home simply because one Adamu Were told you that they have dissolved SARS. No, you need the president to come on the camera, on TV. Bokwari need to come on the TV to tell you how he's going to end SARS. According to Adamu Were, the Adamu IG, these are the steps they are going to take to end SARS. I'm going to read them out to you again. It's all rubbish, okay? I've seen it many times. It's absolute trash and rubbish. But let's read them. It says the Inspector General of Police has dissolved the anti-robbery squad, SARS, across all the 36 states command and the Federal Capital Territory with immediate effect. That is a lie. All officers and men serving in the unit will be redeployed to other police command formations and units. That means your problem never go away. Okay? The same cultists, the same ex-convict working as SARS officers in Nigeria, they are not going to be prosecuted. They are going to be moved elsewhere, but you're still going to see them on your street, harassing you, attacking you, and extorting you, or possibly killing you. So that's a lie. A new policing arrangement for tracking the offenses of armed robbery and other violent crimes will be unveiled to the public. That is a lie. There is no plot to go after criminals. Don't let anybody deceive you. They don't have any plan of going after armed robbers. If they do have plan to go after armed robbers, why do they have bandits in the north right now? Why do they have armed robbers on the Benin Lagos Expressway, Benin Shagamu Expressway? Why do you have armed robbers on your major highways right now, robbing you, kidnapping you? Because they have no plan. If they do, they should have at least be showing us that they are stopping that. But they are not. So don't believe that. Number 3 is a lie. There's no policing arrangement in place for tracking any goddamn thing. Okay? Number 4, the Were Adamu IG said a citizens and a strategic stakeholders forum will be launched to provide an avenue for citizens to regularly interface and advise the police authority on issues touching on the general public. That is also a lie. Do not believe it. Have you heard about Sega? Sega Link, Sega Limited, Sega World, Sega fighting for you whenever SARS owed you. He's been doing it for 3 years. He started the End SARS campaign with his own team. But guess what? For 3 solid years, they have been in touch with the police. They have been advising the police. The same thing this Were Adamu is asking for. It hasn't changed anything. It is a lie. Do not believe it. The last one, he said, which is also a big fat lie. He said, to deal with the report of crimes committed against citizens, an investigative team will be constituted, which will include civil society organizations and corporates will be punished. Oh, I can't shout. I can't stress this enough. That is a lie.